Hello everybody, this is Doug at Brigitte Serenity Studio, located in the beautiful Auburn, California area. We're here in the Sierra Nevada foothills. So if you're in the area, please stop by. Lots of stuff to do. We have lots of hiking, bicycling, white rod rafting, just all kinds of stuff. So if you're in the area, please stop by. Today I want to show you about our Aura Video 7 machine here, and just go over, people asked me some questions about it, so I thought maybe I'd do this and get a little bit better idea of what this actually does. It's all interactive, of course, and it records in real time. I know there's other video machines or Aura machines out there, and some of them you get the picture taken, and which is great, and you get a good view of your Aura. This is actually in real time, so I can see what's going on in my Aura at any given moment. So I'll put my hand on the sensor, and I will pose for a picture. Gotta look at the camera. 1, 2, 3. And there we have the camera, or my picture up there. And so now you've got my picture. It is still reading as we're going. The video, I've stopped the video, but I haven't stopped the data. So if we click around, we can still see. Take a look at my Aura. Oh, I just wiggled on the sensor there. We'll give it a chance to stabilize. But as you can see in real time, this is changing. And it's interactive, and I'm thinking. So I have a lot of yellow, and I had a kind of a feeling that was going to happen, but we'll get through. I'm thinking, so it's showing up in my crown that I'm using that intellectual process. So, but by most part, I'm usually a blue, and most people stay in that frequency of what they are. So I'm going to pause this on the data right here so we can go through the other areas. So we'll click over here, and here we keep the picture over here, and up here we got the mind, body, spirit, and each color represents a different part of that. And like I said here, I'm 50% in my mind because I'm actually doing this video, so it's picking up, and then 25% in the body and 25% in the spirit. I'm a little bit physically tired, so it's showing up in this red graph here where my vibrational frequency is. And so over here I have the light blue is my emotional energy, the green is my mental energy, and the indigo would be the intuitive energy. Here's the emotion meter, which kind of will show that on another graph, and I want to show you a really cool thing about that. The state of mind body just tells you where your states are as far as being relaxed, and up here it shows pretty well relaxed. The color wheel also shows this is your yin and yang, the masculine and feminine. And these two needles, generally you want them pretty close together. That's not too bad. Here doing a video more on the masculine side, teaching or whatnot. Well, that could be in divine feminine as well. But it also gives you, when you bring these two together, it shows it's pointing over into the little bit darker purple. So more of a meditation would help me, help bring those two together, getting quiet. And here again, I'm going to pop over to another graph. Let's do that right now in the emotion meter. So we're going to go over here, and it will tell us your state of relaxation. And right now I'm at a 6, and so that's pretty good. Anything above 5 or more is a relaxation. So here we'll go into the mind, body, spirit. We saw that in the other graph, and like I said, I'm in my mind. And here's the emotion meter. So it's like this will also change too as we close our eyes and think of something or work on something. Let me continue the data so we get the live feed here. So it's pretty balanced. I'm not really stressed on a whole bunch. Like I said, a little bit more mentally fatigued. And as you can see, this meter, I popped back onto the live feeder. I was at a 6 and I moved into an 8. So as I'm doing this, I had the initial, doing video, I get a little nervous. And so as I start the video, I start to relax and get into it. And as you can see, that's my relaxation is starting to kick in. So it's a really neat way of graphic, seeing what's going on in your body and your mind and your spirit. Let's click back over. Maybe I got out of my mind a little bit. No, I'm still at 50%, so I'm still thinking. The energy levels, like was on the other graph, like I said, I'm physically a little, fatigued or whatnot. And it goes, mental. Let's see, we got the mental and intuitive, and of course the emotional. So highest vibration of the emotional. That's intuitively, that's what I can. I read more, and it just shows, where our gifts are at any given time. This again is just in a snapshot. So let's go over this other graph. Shows your state of being, your chakras, and you can see I'm about 50%. Large aura. It just is what it is. But some people say, well, I have a big aura, I want a big aura. Well, that's great, but if it's draining your body, then it can, you need to rest, or like I said on that other graph, I need to meditate more, to hold that energy out there. Speaking like that, it brings up fears, fears of doing videos or anything, and my throat chakra is shutting down a little bit. My third eye is open, and the power, and then the root chakra, the higher levels. So let's go back over here, and again, we'll come back out to the front, and there's my picture, and it's changed. So anyway, as you can see, this is very intuitive. Let me pop back over here. I want to see if we can go into the stress level. I did get pretty relaxed, but here, if you take a moment, it's really neat how just a little bit of breath work, or even a minute or so, just focusing and calming. And I'm going to see if we can get this to relax a little more. So the meditation, how important it actually really is, and how quick it occurs, and how quick it lets our body heal and do what it needs to do. So I'm going to close my eyes for a second. Bear with me. We'll see if this moves. So we'll see. I'm just going to close my eyes, maybe focus on the fountain here next to me. Focusing on the breath. Okay. So as you can see, just by slowing down just for a moment, I'm going to start talking again, so it's dropping down. But as you can see, I'm starting to go up into a deeper state of relaxation, just in that brief period of time. So it's like it really does show, in the 12-step tradition, pause when agitated. If we can get that pause, we relax a little bit, we breathe, and it actually does make a difference. So wanted to show you that really quick, because that's a really, I really like this part of the tool of this, to show how much that stopping, that pausing actually does with our body. Possibly I'm still on a yellow. Well, let's see over on this other graph, just for curiosity. Nope, still in the mind. So there you go. Anyway, it's a great tool. Stop in. We do there's 23-page reports. As you can see, this is one I've done. It goes over finance, career, relationships. It's really comprehensive. I'm going to stop this data, leave the picture up there. But it's really comprehensive. It not only gives you the readings of what each of the chakras, your aura, like the stuff we were just going over real quick, but it gives you a printout. We email these to you, or we can do a printout if if you choose. I kind of like having it in the PDF format, so you can actually pull the picture out and use it on Facebook or something if you want. Mind, body, career and finance, health, well-being and growth, social life, relationships, and intimacy. So it's really comprehensive, and it helps you focus on, maybe if you're thinking of changing careers or changing, moving into your life purpose. This, like down here, I'll show you when we're relaxed and we'll do a session. It shows you where, in this career and finance, it gives you a list of where being the divine individual person that you are, it gives you options, and the cool thing is about it too is let's see if I can find it here. It gives you like jobs. Like here it says, again, this was blue. I'm primarily blue. Like I said, I was thinking in this. So primarily, my blue is blue occupations are practitioner, caretaker. Excuse me, not spelling teacher. Practitioner, caretaker, priest, nun, housewife, mother, child, care worker, personal service, social worker, counselor, teacher, therapist, consultant, healer, secretary, accountant, personal manager, and volunteer. And there you go. That's pretty much, I do a lot of that stuff in my life. And so it's really helped me a lot, and it helps others that have come and checked it out, and it just kind of confirms what we already know. So it's a good tool for that. So if you're in the Auburn area, stop by and see us. We'd love to see you. We do a lot of other things, classes and workshops, and we have the Studio B Sound Healing Sanctuary next door, where we do every Wednesday morning a free to the community sound healing meditation. That's at 9 a.m. So come on in. It's kind of neat. Do one of those and maybe get your aura reading afterwards and see how blissed out you are. So anyway, thank you for joining me, and hope to see you soon. Namaste.